We have basically tried to develop, not tried, we have developed a very user-friendly screen. We went from a scrolling type device where a lot of scrolling, buttons kind of going everywhere, to trying to designing basically a two-touch screen. So I, as a driver, with two touches can get to where I need to go, which is great. You know, if I need to go send a message or read a message, I touch our message. One touch, the second touch gets me to the messaging. If I need to view my e-driver logs, I touch that. One touch. My second touch gets me to changing my duty status, viewing my hours, doing a pre-trip inspection. So trying to do a two-touch world. The other thing that's great about this is it's fully customizable. So like your iPad, your iPhone, I as a driver can actually set my own shortcuts, or your fleet can actually set a corporate home screen. You know, in the slip seating world, they really want to control how each screen looks. You don't want each driver having to redo it every time. So through our web portal, I can actually set up what my company's home screen will be. So that way when your drivers are slip seating, getting into a different truck each day, they're going to come into that custom screen that's best for your business. And some of the benefits are that, you know, instead of necessarily having messaging e-driver logs, if I'm doing a lot of duty status changes, I could actually make our duty status a main thing on the home screen. Or I'm doing a lot of drop-in hooks, I can make pre and post trip their own device or their own shortcut on the home screen. So really just trying to make it easy, user-friendly, but also be able to adapt it for your fleet. You know, because what one guy does versus the other person, their needs, their day-to-day functions of a driver can be different. So you kind of have that full customization of what you want your home screen to be. We get obviously great positive feedback, especially ones that used us prior to where we've come now. Just being able to adapt and innovate with the technology and the designs available to us. The other thing we get a lot of great feedback on are some of the drivers that aren't necessarily tech savvy, maybe don't own an iPhone, don't even own a phone, but the fact that they can look at this and say, I need to show an officer my e-driver logs. So I hit e-driver logs, view hours, and here's my summary. Here's my graph. You know, there's just pictures, so it's visually appealing. A new message comes in. You know, we have a little mailbox with the word messaging. So for drivers who aren't necessarily tech savvy or, you know, playing on computers and iPhones, iPads, it is very simple, and we like to, you know, the bright pictures are great as well. This is for our onboard event recorder. So we have an onboard event recorder that basically captures everything the vehicle is doing leading into and exiting out of a hard brake, a hard acceleration, or a loss of power. So both for driver coaching, accident reconstruction. Now we also have our manual record button for the kind of the non-automatic record. So sorry, I should say those hard brake and hard acceleration recordings are automatic. But this is a manual. Biggest example we use here, if I'm parked, say, at a stoplight or a left turn, and someone bumps me or side swipes me, rear ends me, I can come into the record button and then record it. Now this is a demo screen, so we're not connected to an engine, but I can actually record. Really all that does is it's proving I was sitting, going 0 kilometers an hour, I wasn't moving, and the lat long would prove I'm sitting in that left lane. Just, you know, just for peace of mind, kind of a black box style recorder to help show that I was doing what I was doing.